Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And in today's video we're going to be revisiting an old friend, Alistar. This champion is still very much one of the strongest tank supports in the game. Although, we do not see a lot of Alistar players anymore. You know why? Because it's all the enchanters are dominating the meta right now. However, I'm going to teach you guys how to play Alistar in the current meta, and I can promise you that you will heavily surprise enemies if you play a good Alistar. Because people just seem to have kind of forgotten how tanky Alistar is, how much CC Alistar has, how strong Alistar is in a 1v1. Like I'm sure a lot of you guys have even forgotten about this champion. So today I'll tell you about all of that. But first, how do you build Alistar in the current meta, right? Like the build definitely changed. Like I've made a lot of Alistar videos in the past. You know, some of the videos where I go for Sunfire, Aegis, Thornmail, Dawn Shroud. And while that build is still viable, I do not fully recommend it anymore because there's one vital part of Alistar that I recommend you to do now, which is the Warmog. And actually the Deadman's Plate. This is a whole different playstyle of Alistar than what I proposed before. What I proposed before was like a really damage heavy Alistar. You would go in and just kill enemies. This one, on the other hand, is a ganking Alistar, a fast Alistar, and an Alistar that can go in and go out all the time. And an Alistar that will always have full HP, that can go in, stack up the armor on Twingard and tank forever, basically. That's the idea right now with Alistar. So how do you build it? You start off with an Ancient Coin. You can go for Relic Shield too. Both are fine. It's really up to whatever the hell you want. Deadman's Plate first. Every game, Deadman's Plate is going to be your first item. Unless you're against like full AP. In that scenario, you know, you're going to go for like Force of Nature and of course full Magic Resist. But Deadman's Plate is generally going to be your first item. There's also one more scenario where if you have like a very good ADC player that you just know is going to carry the game, you can then also start with the Zeke's Convergence. Basically Zeke's instead of the Deadman's Plate. You're not going to be as efficient ganking anymore, but then you're just going to be providing so much more damage to your ADC. It's basically like having an Ardent Sensor. So for the boots, you go for Mercury Threads or Armor Boots, of course depending on if you need Magic Resist or Armor. And then Protobelt. I always go Protobelt because it lets you do so many more crazy combos on Alistar. It's not even hard to utilize the Protobelt. So like I just recommend you, if you cannot really use Protobelt efficiently on Alistar, just build it anyways and teach yourself. You have to learn it. And of course I'll show you guys how to do it in the video as well. Second item is going to be a Warmog. This item is vital to Alistar. Literally vital because it's going to heal you up. Because this lets you continuously go in and go out. Go in and go out. Every time you heal up. And I feel like in this enchanter meta right now, you're gonna need this because you're basically gonna get poked down to like 50-60% health before you even go in. You know, if you're against the Jannas, the Namis, the Lulus, they're gonna keep bullying you with their ADC, with the mid laner. So having a Warmog allows you to heal right back up in case you've made a positioning mistake by getting caught like that. You can go right back in with full health. Absolutely important item. Super strong item on Alistar right now. And another one is the Armor on Twingard. This combination of items, like, you basically always want to go in with full health, which Warmog lets you do. You go in, you use your ultimate. After 5 seconds, you're also going to have the Twingard. So after your ultimate is done, which you know lets you tank forever, except for true damage, that's when your Armor on Twingard activates, and it's basically a second ult. Like a little bit of a weaker ult. You're literally never gonna die. Like if you play it correctly, you're actually never gonna die. I'm not even kidding. And then next up, whatever the hell you wanna go. Of course, you go Bramblefast. You can get a Bramblefast as early as like after your Deadman's Plate, or even before, if you need anti-heal. Dawn Shroud, another thing that you can possibly... Like last item, you're not gonna buy in many games anyways, but whatever the hell you feel like you need, you can get as your last item. Now for the runes. So right here, I always used to go Aftershock, and while it's still very good, the Glacial Augment is just way better right now. This rune is insane on Alistar. Like, you go in, and on top of all the CC you have, you're also going to be putting down that IC area, the Glacial Augment. Sorry, the IC area, the Glacial Augment, that slows enemies, but more importantly, it reduces their damage. Literally reduces their damage. And the slow, as you may see, I'm not sure if you guys knew about this, is 1.5% of your bonus health plus 20%. Now you can imagine if you build a Warmog, it gives you 700 bonus health, guys. This item alone is going to be adding like 8.4% slowing to this item. Deadman's Plate also gives you health. And then the Ancient Coin also gives you health. That's gonna end up making the slow like around 35%, which is of course a ridiculous slow. In a team fight situation, it can even slow up to 5 people. So it is pretty crazy. So next up for the runes, you go for the Resolve tree, of course. Very important. This one is very important. Courage of the Colossus. Yet again, something scaling with your maximum health. You're gonna be getting that shield constantly in a team fight. Second win, this one is to heal up early game before you get that Warmog. This is like a mini Warmog, I guess you could say. In lane, you know, of course, the enemies are gonna bully you. This one lets you maintain health in lane. And then, of course, Overgrowth as well for the late game power. You're gonna be so damn tanky. And here, there's multiple runes you can run. You should pretty much always go for the Inspiration tree. Unless you go Triumph. Triumph is also viable. I don't build that anymore now. I actually go Pathfinder. Combine a Pathfinder with the Deadman's Plate, you are gonna be hella fast. You're gonna be able to gank over and over again. It's insane. Hextech Flash can be good too, to make some plays. Like you can wait in a bush, Hex Flash behind the enemy and push them back with second ability. Also good. However, for me, I recommend the Pathfinder, and for the playstyle I'm gonna propose to you guys in today's video, the Pathfinder is gonna be better. And right here, Ignite and Flash for the spells. That is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. A little funny thing about this gameplay, I was actually supposed to be the jungler, as you can see, but our actual jungler, he told me that he really wanted to jungle. He already picked Alistar, and he was like, can I jungle please? I was like, yeah, sure. What do you want? He said Vi. So I picked him Vi and I swapped with his Alistar. It was not even my own choice to pick Alistar, basically. Let me just check if the audio is correct. I feel like it's too loud, so I'm gonna turn down the audio. I want you guys to let me know in the comments if the audio was actually too loud or not, because I've now turned down the game audio. And I'm curious if it's better after I turn it down or before. Just if anyone could let me know in the comments, it would be very, very nice. Level 1 Alistar is one of the weakest champions in the games. You can see the only way I'm trying to trade is by using my second ability to like push them around against walls and stuff. Because Courage of the Colossus will give you the shield, so like perhaps that way you can do something. However, you could see it really was all in vain. As an Alistar, you essentially just need to wait for level 3. Level 3 is where you actually start to become a champion that can do something. Level 2, you can also have a nice engage, you know what I mean? But level 3 is where it's really at. Of course, level 5 it's where it's actually really at, but what I'm trying to say is level 3 you can do something. I'm picking him that I want to go in, although like, of course I'm not gonna go in like an idiot. Only gonna go in if I see an opportunity. As an Alistar, you always have an advantage if you're fighting next to a wall like this. You know why? Because you can use your second ability to push the enemy into the wall. You can wait for the knock-up duration. And then after the knock-up duration is gone, you can then use your first ability to further knock up the enemy. So instead of, you know, doing the classic Alistar combo, which is second ability, first ability instantly, if you actually push an enemy into a wall, you can use second ability, wait for the airborne to go down, and then last second, you're gonna use your first ability as well, and it's gonna increase the CC duration by like a whole second or something. It's actually crazy. Maybe not a second, but like maybe 0.75 seconds, which is still a whole lot of extra CC. So, as I said before the Deadman's Plate, you just kind of... Oh, was that a Hextech Flash? I think that was a Hextech Flash from him. By the way, guys, I am still doing a skin giveaway, giving away 3 skins. I'm gonna be picking winners in like 3 days for November. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video. I have no idea why Vi didn't ult the Sivir. Even if the Sivir blocked it, I would have knocked her up with my second ability. We would have killed Sivir. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. She didn't really synergize with me. She didn't really think ahead of time. She just thought, I cannot ult Sivir because Sivir is gonna block it. But she kind of forgot I can then knock the Sivir up as well, you know, so... Alistar was dead anyways. But yeah, it's fine, it's okay. We still got the kill. Echo is doing a good job too, so it's fine. I got my first movement speed item, but of course it's not really gonna count until I get my Deadman's Plate. However, look at my movement speed here. This is all from the, what is that rune called? Pathfinder. You see how fast I am? You see how much it actually matters? Like, the Pathfinder is ridiculously powerful on Alistar. It's insanely powerful on Alistar. Just how fast you get in bush. Like, look! If you just compare how fast I am in the bush and in the river to like when I'm actually running around. I do not even have boots yet. I do not even have boots. And I'm this fast. Look at how fast I am. Look at how much faster I am than the Zeri. I dodged the Morgana first ability there, of course. It's one of those runes that people kind of forget about, it seems. I wanted to flash behind the Sivir and push her back. Here, there you go. That's the combo. That's the combo, you know? That's the combo I talked about. If the enemy is next to a wall, you push them into the wall, and then you use your first ability to knock them up further. It's really powerful if you can do it well. Of course, we need to turret dive this Sivir right now. I mean, it's the easiest kill of our lives. I'm just... Hopefully Zeri understands it too. Do need to flash out of the turret, because I'm taking maybe a bit too much damage. Because Alistar's ult at level 1 only reduces damage by 55%. So you're still taking nearly half the damage. Only at maximum level, I believe it goes to like 70%, which truly allows you to tank turrets forever. Telling him to go away, because yeah, there's the Hex Flash. I knew he used the Hex Flash. I'm very close to Deadman's Plate, but yeah, I do want to go back because I have no mana and I need everything like that. Also, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you give it a like. It just really supports my channel a lot when you do that. Channel, again, somehow, some way, do not even ask me how my channel has been growing a lot again. I'm getting like 2,000 subs per month. I remember like a year ago, I was getting like nearly 1,000 per month. And the viewership was very low. I'm saying low. Of course, still very happy with the viewership, but low as in compared to my average viewership. Now it went up again. And I really think that's because of all the likes and comments and of course the videos being hopefully good for you guys. So like it genuinely helps. It may cost you like 1 second of your time, but it's so good for me and my channel. You know what I mean? So if you want to support me and my channel, and of course, like you don't have to donate or anything like that. That's all extra. The way you can help is, you know, of course, by sharing the videos to your community, to your friends. I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm just saying if you want to help, you know what I mean? Just giving videos likes, putting down comments, and not only for the algorithm. I just love reading comments. Literally, like if you look, I want you guys to take a random video of mine and just go to the comments. You can see me just hearting a lot of different comments, replying to a lot of different comments. Every day I wake up, I look at the comments. It's like actually... It's actually true. I still, to this day, I've been making YouTube videos for like 5 years now. And to this day, still, every day I read the comments. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And every day I'm still in disbelief that there's this many people watching my videos and enjoying them and commenting on them. Like I actually am still in disbelief. When I look at a video and I just see like hundreds of comments. And just so many of them being nice people, people asking for advices, people interacting with me in the community. It's just... By the way, right here, I got a little mad with the Vi. Because Vi was crying about me being a bad support. I mean, look at my score. Look at the effect I've had in this game. The impact, sorry. And then she was crying about me being a bad support. While she picked Alistar without me asking for it. I gave her the Vi. I let her play the role she wants. And she just gave me a random champion. Oh my god, look at that. So it's a bit dumb that she chooses to trash talk me. I gave her her role. I didn't have to, but oh well. It is what it is. I got my Deadman's Plate now. Oh, there is a control ward. I'm gonna give it to the Vi, even though I just trash talked the Vi. Because she is the carry, I'm the support. Yeah, I'm not gonna troll the game because of that, you know. Should be an easy kill. I can tank the turret. I can keep tanking. Like now you can see I'm tanking the turret forever basically. Yeah. When you reach level 2 ultimate, level 2 and level 3 ultimate, that's when you truly can tank forever. Level 1 ultimate is still maybe a bit meh. I can just push Nautilus away if I really want to. I mean, it's not gonna do anything to me. You have to be careful when you play Alistar when you run out of your ultimate, by the way. I actually griefed him. Did you see what happened? Did you guys see what happened? He ulted back to kill the Sivir, but I pushed Sivir away. At the end of the day, he still killed her, but I didn't actually think he would ult back. So I pushed Sivir out of his ult range, the Echo, and then he just ulted nothing. He ulted himself almost into death. So I nearly griefed him. That was actually pretty funny. Wow. Oh, I remember the Zeri. Ah, she was crying and complaining about me roaming around. And then, you know what the problem is? Of course, when I roam around, there is a higher chance my ADC dies, right? Of course. However, if you actually pay attention to where the Zeri is dying, she's not dying under our turret. She's not getting turret dived. She's literally dying because she's overextending. So that is not my fault. I'm pinging the Kai'Sa to go in. It seems like Kai'Sa is not interested in going in. Okay, now she goes in. Okay, very nice. But like, if Zeri dies under the turret, you know what I mean? Sure. I guess that's my fault. But if she dies while being overextended, it's not my fault now, is it? Because I am roaming around. You want to play Alistar like this, by the way. You should ignore dumb ADCs that just die over and over again. The only moment you should actually go back to your lane is if your ADC is truly struggling, if the enemy is turret diving them. So like for example, if the Nautilus is constantly ulting my Zeri under the turret and killing her, then I need to pay more attention to her and gank her more often. But for example, if you have a Varus in the bot lane and the enemies just do not have good diving potential, you can just leave him alone and gank all the lanes. Remember, you have Pathfinder and Deadman's Plate. You're essentially twice as fast as the enemy support. You can gank so much more, although the enemy Nautilus also has a Deadman's Plate, so this game it's a bit different. He can also gank. But again, I will probably be faster, because I have Pathfinder too, and I'm gonna assume most people do not use Pathfinder, so you can kind of outplay enemies in this way by always being faster with the rotations. Like this game, I'm also pretty much always gonna be faster than this Nautilus. Look at how aggressive I'm playing. Like I'm asking him to go in. I'm taking a little bit of damage here, but look at them, they're all grouping up. Okay, they go on me, but there we go. Now, Protobelt, 4-man knockup. That's the engage we were waiting for, you see? I used my ultimate, I tanked forever. Nautilus died. Why did Nautilus die and not me? Because I have an ultimate that makes me unkillable, Nautilus doesn't. So I went in, Nautilus went in, and it was a fight between who can tank more. Who's gonna win that fight, Alistar or Nautilus? Of course, Alistar is gonna win that fight. Alistar is the bigger man in the fight between the two. Nautilus put up a good fight, but I did better. So like that was my idea right there too. I was like, you really want to fight this battle with me? You think you're gonna beat me? We need to take the turret now. Turret. Unfortunately, Echo didn't realize that if he took the turret, he could have possibly saved me. For me, that was my only way of escape. I could not have ran out of the turret anymore because the turret would kill me. So I just desperately tried to attack the turret to kill it. It's fine. I died. It is what it is. Gave them a bounty. You cannot stay alive forever. I mean, I could have just backed off, you know, but I wanted to play hyper aggressive in this game. You know what? That was maybe a nice try by the Echo, but again, his ultimate was in vain. It just didn't really work. Okay, Kai'Sa's very strong here. Wow, this Kai'Sa is strong. She was our top laner. I didn't even gank her. The only gank I got with her was under the turret in the top lane, in my own lane, and then she followed up. And when I play Alistar, by the way, I pretty much always play with Sweeper, because this allows you to sweep out wards, of course, and make your ganks more efficient. Like the yellow wards, you can just use Sweeper and gank lanes. They will not see you coming. So it's a very, very powerful tool to have as an Alistar, the Sweeper. Another good thing Alistar can do is when you take objectives, you can simply push away the enemy jungler. Like when the objective starts to get at low HP, you know, like 1500, 2000 HP, you can simply push away the enemy jungler so they cannot smite it anymore. You're either gonna force them to use like an important ability to stop your push, or you're just gonna push them away and your team is gonna get it for free. Well, I'm picking my Echo to run the hell away because 5 people are collapsing on us here. I'm body blocking for him here in case they engaged. They didn't, so it's fine. Oh, huge engage. We get the ultimate out as well. Yep, he's dead. My ultimate ran out, but I should still be able to dive the turret maybe. Like so. I'm tanking as much as I can. I could have actually tanked one more shot. You know what? I should have tanked one more shot. I would have... Echo would not have died if I actually tanked one more shot. Could I yeah, I could have tanked one more shot, yeah. Wait, could I have? Because now I'm super low. What got me so low? I don't know actually. Huh. I wanted to get the skill on the Ahri as well. Push her into the wall. First ability, and then we stun. I'm dead, but she's gonna die too. Surely she's dead. Question is that worth it? I would say yes. Because we have the Baron. So my team can still push a lot. And I just took away one of their main defenders against the Baron wave. Because Ahri is actually a pretty good defender against Baron waves. Since her first ability does true damage when it comes back. So she's actually a bit better at taking Baron than you may think. Not taking Baron minions, sorry. 3,000 healing from second... No, 3,500 healing from second wind. 1,200 shield gained from Curse of the Colossus. Those are pretty big numbers, by the way. And I got like, how much was it? 250 health from Overgrowth. I would say that's also pretty good. Like, that's also pretty decent, I guess. Not the best, but it's like decent. I can just push him into my team, basically. Like, yeah, he died anyways, but I could have just pushed him all the way back. Right here, we have Baron, remember? We can dive the turret. Like, we can push and we can dive. My only problem is Morgana. She counters Alistar. Her ult will be very annoying for me. And for my team as well, not just for me. She can just ult and stasis and destroy all of us, so... Gotta be a bit careful of Morgana. If I can push her away during her ult, it would be huge. But the black shield needs to run out for that, of course. Okay. I'm showcasing dominance right here. This is how you assert dominance. You just tank the damage like it's nothing. Okay. Although it will probably bite me in the ass later on. Because we all know what happens when you try to act like a macho dude like this, you know what I mean? Someone is gonna shut you down. Because there's always someone more macho than you. You can still see, you know, I have that macho dude behavior right here. I'm just going in like crazy. Although now we may be in a bit of trouble. Yeah. That is not good. That was a beautiful Sivir ultimate. That is exactly what Sivir ultimate is made to do. She can use her ultimate and chase down anyone. And we were all running away. I was even running away with my Deadman's Plate and stuff like that. But I still couldn't do anything. Sivir ult is just faster. I love what the Echo was doing here, by the way. He proxied the wave, which means he took the wave all the way in the beginning. And the enemies just couldn't push. They couldn't push the turret because they did not have a wave because Echo took it. Which was very, very good call by Echo. Oh, no way. Okay. Nice, they're not catching him, that's good. We can just fight at the dragon here if we want to. Although Sivir is a bit of a problem. Like, what can I say? She's actually getting a bit stronger. And against our comp, Sivir is really not that bad. Like, against Alistar, you know, because I go in, she can always hit me and it bounces to my allies. So it's... Alistar is not necessarily the best pick into Sivir. Also not into Ahri. Also not into Morgana. This is not a good draft for Alistar, is what I'm trying to say. Ooh, they're engaging on my team. That's not good. Look at what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to keep the Sivir away. Because as long as Sivir is not in the fight, we're gonna win. My team is gonna win the fight. Because she's their damage dealer. I still have ult. Okay, I can just engage on Sivir. She used her shield already. There we go. I was waiting for her shield to run out, and then I just engaged on her. I'm telling them to do Baron. I'm just gonna be annoying to them. My team can just do Baron. Although, this is not looking too good. Ally slain, okay. It's only me and Vi now. Oh, look at that, I ignite him. Come on. Okay, I got the Nautilus, that's very good. Oh, Vi is probably dead, right? Is she? Oh yeah, she's dead. Can I stop? Ah, the black shield. Ah, no. Okay, Vi died. Yeah, it's not ideal. Our jungler just died. But at least I killed Nautilus. But I need to now be able to stop them from doing Baron. Because like they're gonna try to do Baron. You know what I mean? So I need to try to delay them from doing Baron. Because our jungler is dead. Everyone is dead. Only Zeri is alive right now. Seems like they're not actually... Ah, I misclicked my ult. I misclicked my ult, but it's fine. The cooldown is very low anyways. That was a misclick, just so you know. I didn't actually mean to ult. Ooh, the Elder is spawning. That one is dangerous too. Vi is respawning too. We should be able to defend Elder. Just Baron, why fight? I'm not sure why he's saying that, because the enemy Ahri still had ult. If we just Baroned, they would have just engaged on us and killed all of us. Okay, that's the Vi teleport, very nice. We need to pay attention to... I should save this Vi. I need to help the Vi. I couldn't go in because they constantly had shields. Now I could go in, there we go. That's the Elder for us, right? No way! Enemy got the Elder. The enemy got it. No. Okay, we won the game. Oof. We nearly lost that game. Nearly. Because they got Elder and Sivir just got a double, like a triple kill with the no, double kill, sorry, with the Elder. She nearly took us all out and then we just win the game. Let's take a look at how much damage I did and how much I tanked and everything like that. So let's see. Alistar is still very much a strong support, by the way, in case you're wondering. Let's see. Yeah, I'm Grandmaster now, by the way. I made it to Grandmaster. I did more damage than Divide, that's pretty funny. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.